Hello and welcome. I'm Michael Roberts, and I make my living as a professional SEO and have become a developer of a leading SEO software. In the past several years, I've done a lot of consulting and conferences, which has put me in a unique position where I'm able to see the link building strategies of other website owners. Here's the cool thing. Almost every single website owner that I met is making two fundamental mistakes. This means if you get these fundamentals right, you will have a huge advantage over your competitors. In this video, I'm going to be showing you what those two fundamental techniques are and how they will generate you 60% more backlinks. I also am going to be introducing you to a nifty new tool coming out that is going to save you a massive amount of time. But before I can get to these techniques, I need to first go over stage 1 and stage 2 link building. This way, we're all on the same page. Stage 1 link building is all about indexing, laying the link foundation, and driving basic authority to our websites. You can accomplish stage 1 link building by doing social bookmarking, search engine submissions, press releases, building profile links, directory submissions, RSS distribution, and social media. Let's check out a top-down view of what stage 1 link building looks like. On the right side of the screen is your website, and with any good website, you're continuously adding new content and new pages to that site. So you can see I added post 1, post 2, and the infinity symbol representing your constant supply of new content. You should be adding new content to your website at least twice a week. The more, the better. Now let's look at the manual work you need to be doing to each and every post you make to your website. The first thing I like to do on my website is search engine submissions. I'm not interested in doing search engine submissions so the larger search engines like Google and Bing will find me. There are, however, over 140 different smaller search engines, and a lot of these are more like directories than search engines. Scrub the Web is a good example of a site called a search engine, but when you submit to it, they build you a profile link pointing back to your site. The next step is to submit your website's RSS feed to the top RSS aggregators. These RSS aggregators will then carry your website's RSS feed forever and ever, which means every time you add a new post or page to your website, these RSS aggregators will automatically pick up your new page. They will then begin linking back to the new pages that you create. Search engines love RSS aggregators because they're always being updated and they have a chance to see your links on these RSS sites and can follow those links back to your website. This is going to greatly help all your new pages to get indexed in the future. Another advantage of RSS aggregators is that they get real human traffic. These humans can find your RSS feed on these sites and follow that feed straight to your website. Now that is cool. The next step is to submit your website and all new pages to the top social bookmarking sites. Then you will have lots of bookmarks with your links pointing back at your website and pages. The really slick thing is that social bookmarking sites are very busy with real human traffic. In fact, several of the top social bookmarking sites are in the top 500 most visited websites on the entire web. If you're writing about something interesting and providing unique content, then you have a real opportunity to drive hordes of traffic to your site. Search engines love social bookmarking sites and visit them often. The search engines then can see your links on these social bookmarking sites and follow those to your actual website, building some authority and getting your content indexed. Another good technique to use early on is directory submissions. Directory submissions are awesome for laying a link foundation. Even in fairly competitive markets, you will notice that the majority of links people have are from PR0 sites. Directories will help you catch up to your competitors in this tier. You can submit your website's primary domain to these directories, and then you can receive hundreds of backlinks. Lastly, a super important thing to not miss out on is social media. Sites like Facebook and Twitter are huge ranking factors in Google and Bing. I have done nothing but social media and bookmarking on some pages and have beat out page rank 3s for position 1 on Google. So build Facebook fan pages for your website, Twitter profiles, accounts Identica and Tumblr, and then use them to link back to your website and pages. You will get the same effect by getting backlinks, search engine visits, and real human visitors from social media. This is what stage 1 link building should look like, and this process should never end. Every time you add new content to your website, you must be doing stage 1 link building to each and every new page, if you want position 1 rankings. However, just like I wouldn't build a deck without a drill, I wouldn't do stage 1 link building without a tool either. There is a much faster and easier way you can handle your stage 1 link building, and that's by leveraging a software that sits on your computer. For me, stage 1 link building, all I have to do is submit each new post to a software on my computer. And that software is called Ping-Kaching. Once I add a new page to my website, I simply plug that page into Ping-Kaching, and within a few minutes my entire stage 1 link building is done. This single tip alone is going to save you literally hundreds of hours, precious hours which you could be using to build up more important stage 2 links. Stage 2 link building is all about building more authority backlinks to your website. For those of you who are more experienced in SEO, bear with me. After we get through the basics, I want to show you a new valuable twist. Let's look at stage 2 link building from a top-down view. Again, we have your website and individual pages on the right. Now we introduce our stage 2 links. First, we have things like document and article backlinks. There are also mini website backlinks such as Web 2.0 sites like Xanga, Squidoo, and Hub Pages. Then lastly, we might have YouTube videos, forum links, and blog comments. And all these properties that you've built link back to your website and pages. You might be thinking at this point, that's all there is to stage 2 link building. And yet, you could have a big problem. Here's a dirty little secret of our industry. 40 to 60% of all stage 2 backlinks aren't being indexed. And I'm not talking about being indexed right away or indexed this month. I'm saying they are just never indexed. Why? The spiders can't keep up with the number of new pages being added every single day. And once it's missed, it may never be crawled. So let's take a peek at your stage 2 link building campaign in reality. You thought you had built up all these cool links. In reality, however, half aren't ever counting as backlinks because the search engines can't ever find them. And just like that, half of all your hard work is thrown down the drain. So let me show you the first step in getting these links crawled. You should be performing stage 1 link building to all of your stage 2 links. Treat each backlink you build on the web like you treat a new page of your website. Do a little stage 1 link building to make sure it gets some authority and shows up as a backlink. Now, just like that, your indexing problem is a thing of the past. You will now receive 100% of those backlinks you created, rather than losing over half of them. This is something a lot of people don't do. They assume their stage 2 links are just going to count and that they don't need any attention. It takes a bit of time to create a stage 2 backlink, and if I'm going to be spending my time working on a backlink, then I want to make sure it counts. However, this is just one part of this fundamental technique. There's another part to this technique that people are just overseeing. Let's now look at this strategy from a top-down view so we really understand it. I will first use a tool like Ping-Kaching to achieve my stage 1 link building towards my website and pages itself. Next, I will plug all my stage 2 links into Ping-Kaching. This way, all my Stage 2 links will count as backlinks. To accomplish this, I will use Ping-Kaching's social bookmarking and social media features to achieve quick indexing. When all you're trying to achieve is quick indexing, there's no reason to submit your Stage 2 links to all the social bookmarking and social media sites. A single bookmark or social link is enough. So I will have Ping-Kaching submit my e-zine article only to Dig, my issue document only to Tumblr, and so on and so forth. If I were to submit all my Stage 2 links to all the social media and social bookmarking sites, I would gain no advantage, but I would clog up my accounts much faster, increasing the chance of getting those accounts banned. I only will do a full range of submissions inside Ping-Kaching for my website and pages itself. The next nifty trick is to look at all your profiles at these Stage 2 link sites. Many of these sites have author feeds, an RSS feed that contains all the past and future articles that you will post. By grabbing this RSS feed from your profile and then submitting that feed to Ping-Kaching so it can distribute it is a really good trick to help you in the future. All your future articles that you write under this author name will have a higher chance of self-indexing. Lastly, I want to go over some of the things we shouldn't be doing to our Stage 2 links. There are just some unnecessary things we could do that would wind up just wasting our time. And that is a cute cat. The first thing is search engine submissions. Though search engine submissions is a cool Stage 1 link building strategy for our website, it doesn't work on Stage 2 links. You can only submit primary domains to search engines. Directory submissions is the same thing. These directories only support root domains and can't handle interior pages or subpages. Lastly, avoid submitting a huge backlog of already submitted index pages of your website to social bookmarking sites.